The worst imprecatory psalm in the Bible, Psalm 137:9. And it talks about the blessing that will come upon you as you smash the little ones of your enemies against the stones. Blessed shall he be who takes your little ones and dashes them against the rocks. That's the harshest one yet. Where does that come from? You know, there are people right now in the world, and maybe because we don't experience suffering or despair, we haven't faced the injustices that some people have faced. That made it in the Bible. Can you understand what I'm saying? That made it into the scriptures. Now, I would have edited that one out, but I can't do that. So maybe there's a paradigm in me that I haven't faced injustice to such a deep place. Think about the North Koreans that are suffering under communism. Think about the Jews in the Holocaust who watched their little ones be dashed against the stones, who watched horrible things happen. We live in an evil world, and God is not afraid for us to release our anger in our prayer times. David wrote most of these Psalms, but he was oftentimes very merciful. He didn't kill Saul when he had the opportunity. He didn't kill Absalom when he had the opportunity. He showed mercy on a personal level. But can I tell you that he expressed his anger? Now, I was ministering to people this week. One of the ladies, she was completely shut down, and she told me that her daughter was molested and just went through this whole story. And I told her, you should be angry as hell about this. That's what I told her. Nice pastor, right? You should be. And if we don't identify anger and use it the way God calls us to do it, people are going to walk away from God and blame him for the problem. There are times when our anger needs to be expressed and spoken out because of the difficulties that we've been in life. And how many know what's the church's response to anger oftentimes? Just let it go, just forgive. And the Bible, and especially in the Psalms, gives us some opportunity on how to pray. We look at the context of 137:9, and it's when the Israelites had returned to Babylon, and the Babylonians were mocking them. And the Babylonians had come in and killed their children and took everything that they had from them. And this was the expression of the psalmist in one. We can't just pray out of some kind of rogue script. God wants you to feel. Now, if we were a people who had suffered terrible injustice, we probably could identify better with these Psalms and not reject them. Maybe I haven't suffered some things that these people have suffered, and that's why I haven't expressed that way. That we have a call, Ephesians 4:26, to be angry. There are times when God says, be angry. There's a time and a season for us to be angry.